Greeting tubalores and tubalesses. How y'all doing? I'm doing fine. Well, not that fine, but I'm doing all right. I thought I'd holler at you and let you know I'm still kicking. Well, not really kicking, but I'm still here. I'm doing what's right, trying to. I think this is Wednesday. Hang on, I've got a pocket full of something here. Like it matters, because it's April 19th. Holy cow. Time gets away. Anyway, I got up and out today. Amazingly so. And I thought I'd bring you up to speed on what old Cut's been up to lately. Let's do a thingy here. Let's turn the video thing around so I can see what you're seeing. I got Harold up on its all fours, and I've been going over the underneath, or under the overneath, making sure I coated everything and then painted it red. I think a year ago when I was doing that. So I don't want to have to crawl under it anymore if I don't have to. But right now is a good time to do it while I've got that expendable paint that still works. It's still good and it hardened up good. But I've got real store-bought paint for the exterior, for the shiny bits. But I'm going to use all that up I can. And if I put double coats on it, so the better. It's all clean. I spent a week brushing and stuff on underneath of it. So the whole thing is clean under there. And that's going on, by gosh almighty. And I got some more goober stuff to put in some of the corners. I use that Bondo Har because it's hard to get beat out of there instead of just regular plastic Bondo. I think the fiberglass hair reinforces it, especially where your feet's going to be kicking around. That'll take some of the knots off some of the corners that I've got in there roughed up. And I've had a bench cleaning, half a bench cleaning. Cleaned my half, your half is still there, boys and girls. And I took this apart. It had some big wires messed up in it, so I rewired it and sintered them down, and there's nothing back there. The noisy clock's unplugged because I've got lots of complaints about the noisy clock. Let me noisy clock it. Here you go. Not so noisy now. Maybe it's scared. Still got to build a couple leads for this. And yeah, that's country there, boy. That's countrified. But I'll do it right. And cleaned this little cart off. And now I made it my little welding cart thing. And I've got my old flux core welder there. And I got my new fancy MIG gas welder thing there. And I've got all the stuff to make it go. Yeah. And Crazy for Hot Rods, my brother up north of Arkansas, he's very sweet, by the way. He gave me a bottle, which is somewhere, I swear. Here comes my wife. Hi, wife. How you doing? There's little Chloe. I didn't know it was that late. Anyway, I took a tumble here the other day. I rolled down this hill. Of course, I had my shirt off. It was hot. And I rolled down all amongst all that lumber and stuff. And besides getting dirty as a fro is a garden thing, I think. Besides getting filthy dirty, causing me to have a shower in the middle of the week. I even hate to say that word. I was okay. Didn't hurt me a bit. Maybe I'm getting stouter on my falls. Didn't hurt my wrist. And that's good. Going around with your shirt off. I know that's probably pretty tacky. And when I see it, I go, "Hey, Marietta, half naked man." Or I'll even point out, "Hey, there's a dog pooping," or "There's a cow," or something. That's just what I do. And she's appalled by it. She's really that way. Bless her heart. And look who she married. But a lot of us, when it gets hot, goes out and works without our shirts on. And of course, I got short pants on today in the style of Terry, Mr. Texas Viking, Colonel, and man, that went down. So it's 80 plenty degrees in this place. You know, it gets hot, we take our shirt off. When we were little kids, running around with our little buzzsaw haircuts, by the way, I need to get a haircut, except my barber's in heaven right now, so I've got to find a replacement. Mom was cutting my hair for, I don't know, 55 years. She's been gone a couple years. And, well, one time, let me do the shirt thing first. Let me do the shirt thing. We all run around town with our shirts off. That's how you played. We always had cut off breeches, no shoes, of course. Some of us had shoes. Probably somebody else's shoes, but we had shoes, some. And you can't climb a tree with shoes on. You can't dig your toenails into the bark and go up them. Even the girls run around with their shirt, with no tops, no shirts on. So, and we just thought the girls were just, you know, tough boys to us. I mean, we knew they were girls and everything, but we didn't think anything about it. They were just as tough as us and could throw a rock just as far as us. Some farther. Some of them could outrun us and beat the fire out of us if we teased them. Yeah, Melody Anderson. Anyway, we all run around with our shirts off as kids until the girls started kind of showing a little bit on their tops. Then they had to wear shirts, and we all picked on them for that. And then when they got another 10 years older, we didn't go blah, 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 blah. Our tongues were hanging out, and they were beautiful Southern women, or girls. Anyway, what did I mess up here? Okay, I was talking about something else. Then the shirts, and then something else. But it's done plumb went over my skull. Haircuts. Once upon a time, Daddy gave me $2.50. This is when we lived in Illinois a couple times. We moved up there because we got used to eating up there, and we could eat up there, and we couldn't make a living down here in Arkansas at the time. So he put me in the black 63 Fairlane, which is what I've always wanted and had and sold and got rid of, and zoomed me to the barber college in the city. And there's a little building, there's a little long shotgun looking building, bright lights, and there's like 5 or 8 or 12 barbers in there trying to learn their craft. And all of them was old men with dark circles around their eyes and fuzzy hair, worse than mine. And they were going like this, and he had knives and scissors and razors, and they were stropping them razors, and there's fire flying off of them. And here I am about this high, never been nowhere to nobody besides church. I knew all them folks. He just dropped me off and took off in the Fairlane. And I walked in there and I handed them my money. And one of them said, "What do you want?" And if they said now, I'd have said, you know, hot fudge sundae. "What do you think I'm here for?" And they'd give me a real good haircut. But they set me in a chair and they gave me a haircut. I've been sweeping. I got dust in me. They gave me a haircut and set me out on the outside stoop. And directly my dad come up, oh, the big black Fairlane, and I climbed on in, and we went home. And the rest of the month, until it growed out, my mama rared on my haircut, which I'm sure it was a fine haircut, but it wasn't the way she cut it. So that was the end of the barber college, and that's it on that. Okay, I think I'll let y'all go. And I want you to know I love you very much. And there's people that's puny, and then people that's confused, and people that just need some praying over. And I'll always need all sorts of stuff. Advice would be good. I got one exciting question to ask to Askins. What's your preference? Now don't get in a fight, but this is just for fun. What was your preference when you get home from school and you hit that button on that black and white GE or whatever it was TV, and you could either watch The Addams Family on Channel 4 or on Channel 8 or 6, I think. You could watch The Munsters. Which one do you prefer? I would like to know. So tag y'all. Okay, y'all know me. I like them both. I mean, I've tried watching them both. But the Munsters were real monsters. So that was a good thing on that. And they had cool cars. And they had Yvonne DiCarlo. And that was enough for me to put them over the top, just barely. And the Addams Family was just weird. I mean, outside of Cousin It, there were no monsters there. I mean, Lurch was just a tall guy that looks like, you know, he needs to play for the NBA or something. And Morticia was beautiful, but she wasn't Yvonne DiCarlo. So anyway, love y'all, and let me know. Okay, bye.